Serena, you agreed to put the past behind us and focus on our future. Now, I've given you my word that my soul and eyes are never going to stray again. Why can't you believe me?
Because I've seen the way you look at Tina Roberts, and I know that history is about to repeat itself.
Oh, nonsense. You ought to pray to the Lord to deliver you from this jealousy. Now, let's finish this business with the Mullers. They seem to be quite taken with this child. I think
Ambrose, look, someone's been going through our files.
Hey, son, what are you doing over there, huh? You working on being an engineer, or are you gonna be a demolitions expert? Oh, I guess you got time to decide, huh? Look what we got here. Remember this hammer? Remember when Mama bought you that hammer? You know, I bet your Mama really misses you. She's gonna come visit you, though, whenever she gets a chance. You know your Mama really loves you, too. You know that, right, son? Hey, look at this, CJ. Got ourselves another playmate here. What? Pull up a space on the carpet. Sit down here.
I hope I'm not intruding.
What are you talking about? Hey, we love it when pretty girls come to visit us, don't we? Don't we?
Hi, CJ. How are you?
Fine. He's doing fine. How you doing?
Fine.
Good. You've been working out over at the sweatshop? You've been staying out of trouble, I hope, right?
Yes. No more talking to strangers or people involved with drugs.
Good idea. I like that. Listen, can I get you a cup of coffee? Oh, sorry, cup of tea? Come on up here with Daddy.
Oh, no thanks. Actually, I can't stay long. I just came to say goodbye. How did you find me? Get away from me! Get away!
Honey, what's the matter with you? I would never hurt you.
You hear me now? One step closer. I'm never going to let you touch me. You're never going to put your filthy paws on me again. Do you hear me, Austin? Get away!
Wait a minute. Wait, honey, I don't know what... There's something happening to us. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to take care of it.
Get away from me. Get away. Now, one step closer. All right. This is it, Austin.
I'm not Austin. Give me this thing. Let's get out of here. Come on. Sarah.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one night to live.
Listen, I want to help you.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You're coming back here to rape me again, aren't you?
No.
Well, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to let you destroy me. Do you hear me? It's over. Austin, it's over.
I'm not Austin. Look at me. I'm Bo. Honey, please, just look at me.
No, let me go! Please, please, let me go!
Listen, honey. Take care of her. Tell her I'm not Austin.
Oh, what?
Tell her I'm not Austin.
He was going to rape me again.
Wait, sir. Wait, you're fine.
Renee, oh my gosh.
Bo, what the hell is wrong with you?
I don't know. I think we've been drugged or something.
What do you mean, drugged?
We came in here after we left you. We were standing right over there. Hit us like a ton of bricks. We started getting sick and dizzy and everything else. Then she was hallucinating that I was Austin. Is she okay?
Here, drink this, darling.
Come on.
No! Hold it!
Where's Austin? Where's Austin?
No, relax. Austin, it's not going to bother you. Never get... No, you're fine. You're safe. You're safe. Now, just trust me. Trust me. Bo, did you and Sarah drink any of this?
Yeah, we both had a glass.
All right, that must be it. Someone who spiked this lemonade with something very powerful, probably something like peyote. I mean, the way she's been acting.
Why would anyone want to hurt Bo and Sarah?
Not Bo and Sarah. It's me. Someone's out to get me.
Nothing seems to be missing.
Someone's been in this office, Ambrose. I'm sure of it.
Well, weren't you checking the files earlier?
Yes.
Oh, maybe you just left it open.
Absolutely not. You know I'm very careful with our records.
Usually when you're concentrating on your work. But lately you've been imagination has been taking flights of fancy. Were you thinking about Tina Roberts or something?
Ambrose, I would never leave that file open.
All right, all right. No harm's been done. Let's just forget about the files and concentrate on the mission ahead of us. I don't want any slip-ups this time.
Why are you glaring at me? It wasn't my fault the couple changed their mind about adopting her.
It certainly was. They were ready to take that child, and then you surprised us all by raising the amount of the donation.
They seemed so eager. I didn't think they'd object.
God, I was astonished at how you could have been swept away by greed. It's a good thing we didn't get investigated, you know. We've been careful, and that's why we have such immense luck. And we've got to continue to be careful. So we got to decide on a price and just stick to it, and nothing else.
Well, how much should we ask for the little girl?
$40,000 and not a penny more.
Well, it's a fair amount considering how much she's cost us already.
Hello?
Here we go. Ah, Miss Muller. We're in here. Well, you seem to be getting along quite well with the children. Did you enjoy your visit?
Oh, they're all such angels. I'd like to adopt every one of them.
But I convinced her to settle for the little girl.
Well, good.
She was very shy at first, but then she warmed up to us. She's smart as a whip. Knows her ABCs, how to sign her name. She's really something.
Oh, and sweet as sugar. I have to tell you, it was love at first sight for me.
Me too. We'd be mighty proud to adopt Sandy. And you have my word. We'll give her a fine home and all the love in the world.
Where is she?
Hey, aren't we supposed to have some privacy around here, at least in our own room? How dare you come barging in here without knocking?
I said, where is she?
She who?
Tina. Now, she's not in the bathroom. She's not downstairs in the rec room or in the kitchen.
Well, I don't know where she is, and it's certainly not my job to keep tabs on her every second of the day. All right, I'll tell you.
All right. I don't have all night.
She went home.
She can't just go home.
She's worried about her son. If you had a son that was ill, I'm sure you'd go to him. I know you would go.
Well, if you know me so well, then you know I would have given her my permission if she'd come to me and asked.
Well, she was terribly upset about CJ. I mean, that's all she could think about.
You better not be lying, Missy. If Tina's flown the coop, taken off to Europe or something?
No. She's in Lambview. I'm sure she'll be back very soon.
Well, if she's not, you're going to be in as much hot water as she is. I'm going to call her sister and ask just when this concerned little mother will return.
No, there's no need to do that. There's no need to disturb everyone at Landfair.
Why not? Could it be you're afraid I'll find out you're lying?
You're right. I was lying.
Here, CJ, why don't you play here for a little bit? Well, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. I always figured you'd come waltzing in here one day, saying that you're going back to England, your sister's trial being over and everything.
I'm not going back to England. I'm
You're
going
not?
to Santa Fe, New Mexico. I'm going to audition for a ballet company there. The director called and asked if I could be there tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Wow, those ballet people don't give you much notice, do they?
Well, one of the dancers injured her knee, and they needed a replacement. And the director made some telephone calls, and one of the people he talked to was my former teacher. And she gave me a rave review. Well, good enough to get me a job anyway.
They gave you the job? What's all the talk about an audition then?
Well, it's kind of a formality. You know, if I fall flat on my face, well, then they can take the job off her back.
Well, I don't think you have to worry about that. Congratulations. I'm real happy for you, Deborah. I am.
Thanks.
Hey, CJ, come here. You got to say congratulations to Miss Deborah. You know that? Say good luck. I hope you do real well with your new job. You're going to be dancing up there on stage. Isn't that going to be great? So I guess my son is a man of few words here, but I know he's happy for you, too.
Oh, thanks, CJ.
Well, I wish I had studied up on this ballet stuff a little more. That's a pretty good company, right? I mean, like, people pay to get in to see it?
Of course. I mean, they have makeup and costumes and a live orchestra. It's meant to be one of the best companies in America.
Oh, great. Here, son, why don't you play here for a second? Deborah, why aren't you floating in the air about all this?
I am. I'm really happy about it, honestly.
You don't look really happy about this, honestly.
No, I am. I am. It's a great honor to be asked to dance with this company.
Okay, Deborah, spill it. What's going on here? How come you aren't happy about this big break?
If she's not with her son, then where is she?
I don't know.
Well, then maybe I better call the police.
No, there's no need to do that.
Well, then you better be straight with me, Missy, starting right now.
She's gone to help a child.
Oh, in another country,
No,
perhaps?
here in Landview.
Oh, picking up a pizza?
No, she's gone to the baby clinic.
A clinic?
Yes. You see, there's a child there that's having trouble adjusting. She thought she'd go and comfort her.
Tina Roberts? Wanting to help somebody besides herself?
Yes, it is surprising, I know. She feels very guilty about keeping the baby switch a secret. So now she's overreacting to every child that's in need. And there is this one child who is having a great difficulty adjusting. So she wanted to go over and comfort her, to help her.
Look, the Wymans founded the LLC for that very reason. For children who are heartbroken, who need comfort as well as homes. They're experts at it. They know how to take care of their kids.
Yes, but if Tina wants to give a helping hand, surely that's a good thing. Everyone's always standing around saying how selfish Tina is. But now she's doing something that's very selfless. I think that should be commended rather than punished.
Oh, when did you become a fan of hers? I thought you hated her.
We've had our differences. But she seems to be doing the right thing right now, and isn't that what this place is all about? Doing what's right?
Look, I'm really happy that Tina wants to help other children, Gabrielle. I really am. As long as she does her helping during the day and obeys the curfews here at night.
Yes, of course, and I'm sure this will never happen again. But Yolanda, you have to find it in your heart, perhaps, to forgive her just this once.
I don't know.
Oh, well, nobody would know about this. And I won't tell a soul. And I give you my word that we will behave. And I will let you know as soon as she comes back in.
Oh, no. I'm gonna lock all the doors so she can't sneak back in. You'll see her after I do.
I'm so sorry there's no place for us to go sit and chat.
We've been so busy keeping the children settled, we haven't had time to organize the office.
Well, the children's quarters were spotless. We were very impressed.
Well, you folks have really impressed us. I can't tell you how long it's been since I've met a couple I felt so strongly about. I think you'll make perfect parents for little Sandy.
She's a very lucky little girl.
We're very grateful to you for making this miracle come true.
We've been turned down by so many adoption agencies because of our age.
That's such a shame. You're in the prime of your lives, but the agencies seem locked into this ridiculous belief that younger couples make the best parents.
True.
Well, we have the papers ready, don't we, Ambrose?
Oh, we certainly do. All we have to do now is wait for these good folks to make their donations to Lord Love the Children Foundation.
Well, we're prepared to give a very generous donation in appreciation for your kindness.
Every man shall give what he's able to, in line with the blessings of the Lord, which he giveth and never taketh away.
Amen.
Thank you.
I know the Lord works wonders, but it does help to have some money in the bank.
Amen.
My wife was so convinced, had so much faith that you would help us that she insisted I transfer $10,000 from our savings to our checking account. You will take a check, won't you?
Well, Mr. Muller, the donation for a child like Sandy is $40,000.
40?
Oh, my goodness, I never expected a religious organization to ask for such a high fee.
Oh, no, Mrs. Muller, no. It's not a fee. It's a voluntary donation to cover our costs.
Older children are much more expensive to care for than babies.
And we have a long list of couples that are desperate to adopt.
Well, there's nothing we'd like more than to have our own child, but I'm afraid...
We don't have the money right now, but we can get it. Would you excuse us for a minute?
Certainly.
George, I love that little girl. We've got to find the money somehow.
Would you give us some time to raise the money?
Well...
Please, Reverend Wyman. This is very important to us. If Tilly loses that little girl now, it'll break her heart.
Well, our policy is always... Oh, to heck with the policy. Our Lord is a generous and kind Lord. And we, as soldiers of the Lord, how can we be less than kind and generous? We can give him another week, can't we, darling?
Well,
You
Ambrose...
won't be disappointed, Mrs. Wyman.
I'm sure we won't. We'll see you next week.
Thank you. Thank you.
You won't be disappointed.
We'll see you in 1 week.
Thank you so much.
Goodbye.
Bye.
God be with you. They're gonna mortgage their house. They're gonna sell their second car. And in a week, they'll be at our doorstep with $40,000.
You haven't lost your touch, my dear. You can still read people better than Moses himself. What was that?
Who is that?
Clusters is the only...
Come out of there now.
Mommy.
Sandy, darling, what are you doing here? How come you're not upstairs with the rest of the children?
I want my mommy.
Oh, yes, sweetheart. I know you miss her. But very soon you're going to have a brand new mommy and daddy to take care of you. And have a big house and a big yard and a swing set and a slide. You're going to have a wonderful life with them. They'll give you everything you want. Now, you come along now. Let's go upstairs and get ready for bed. And then Reverend Ambrose will read you a very special bedtime story. Won't you, Reverend?
I sure will.
Mwah. Come on, let's go.
Sarah?
No, no, no! Please don't hurt me again, please. Austin's not here. No one's going to hurt you, dear.
Come on, Doc, can't you do something to bring her out of this?
Oh, I don't know what she's ingested.
Could it be peyote?
Well, that alone wouldn't cause that reaction, Clint.
I've heard of people bouncing off the walls with that stuff, Doc.
True, but whoever mixed that cocktail put more than peyote into it, and based on Sarah's reactions, I think she's allergic to one of the drugs.
Can't you find out what the drugs are and give her an antidote?
Well, I can't do it here. I have to take blood and urine samples and send them to the hospital.
Yeah, but that could take hours, Doctor. At least give her a sedative, calm her down, help her sleep.
Oh, it's too risky. It could do more harm than good. Now, look, if she doesn't calm down soon, I think we should get her to the hospital. So I'm hoping we won't need it, but I'm going to call them and tell them to have a chopper standing by just in case. Listen, why don't you get some rest, huh?
All right, Bo, look, the doctor's right. Now, look, you're looking kind of puny yourself. You drank some of that lemonade, too, you know?
I know, but I'm going to stay right here with Sarah, just in case I can do something to help her.
Oh, did she ever mention being allergic to any drugs?
Not to me. Her dad would know.
I'll call him. I'll call him.
Good idea, Flint.
I'll get some cold water.
Well, you know, after ballet class, there really isn't much time. And with ballet, you just have to eat, drink, and sleep it. And you're constantly after one goal, and that is to be a better dancer.
Isn't that what you want?
Well, yes. I mean, I've wanted that since I was 7 years old. I mean, I never thought I could be happy doing anything else. Well, that's because I've never done anything else. Until I came to Landview.
So what are you telling me? That you don't want to dance anymore?
No, I do want to dance. It's just, well, I've discovered some new things since I've been here. And, you know, I'm not sure if I want to give them up. I've got my mother and Gabrielle and all my new friends here.
We're going to miss you too, Deborah. In fact, this morning, CJ was saying he thought that you were a very pretty filly. He's been hanging out with his great-granddaddy Asa a little bit too much, I think.
So is that a compliment?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Well, it's a strange feeling. Suddenly having doubts about something that I've always taken for granted.
Well, look, if you're having doubts about this, then maybe that's a sign that you shouldn't commit right away. What happens if you don't take this job? Now, that's not the end of your career, is it?
Well, no, but I mean, how could I do that? To my teacher and my mother, and all those people who put so much energy into my career.
Found my thrill on Blueberry Hill. Hey, well, where's my dance partner? What, am I so lousy that you've given up on me?
You're not lousy, you're remarkable. Good heavens, you must have learned more than 10 dances tonight.
Well, that's because Max was playing all those golden oldies. Oh, God, it was great to see Max and Megan together again. They must have resolved all the differences.
They were a happy sight indeed, weren't they?
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeedy. Hey, you sure your feet are not all danced out, are they?
Yeah, a little tired. Other than that, they're fine.
Not too tired to do one last stroll.
Never too tired for one last stroll.
Though
Ready?
we're apart, do 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 do. I'll follow you still. Do do do. Up.
Oh, I wish we had a room on the first floor. I can't keep climbing up and down that fire escape.
Tina, do you have any idea what I have been through for you today, and you're worried about moving to a lower floor?
Look, you're not going to believe this. I actually found the Wyman's files, and I found the report on Sandra, and then as soon as I started reading it, somebody came in, so I had to hide.
No, I don't want to hear it, okay? I don't want to hear any of this.
But what I discovered is really incredible. The Wymans are crooks. With all their Bible quoting and sermons, it's all a cover-up for a baby-selling operation. They get young women to give them their babies, promising them that their babies are going to have this wonderful life. And in the meantime, they are selling each and every baby for $40,000 to people who can't adopt through regular channels.
So do you know what? That's not your problem. Your problem is right here. You could be on your way to Statesville, which means that makes it my problem because you go flying out the window and leave me to cover for you.
What's the big deal if nobody missed me?
Oh, the big deal is that you certainly were missed, just like I told you you were going to be missed. But do you care what happens to me? No, I'm facing 10 years in Statesville just because you decide to fly out there and leave me to cover for you.
What, did you tell her where I went?
How did you get back in here? I locked all the doors. I was waiting downstairs in the front room for you.
Well, she came through the kitchen door, and I was just telling her that you wanted to see her immediately.
I locked the kitchen door.
Maybe you just thought you locked it.
No, I'm absolutely sure that... Look, it doesn't matter. Now that you're here, I want to get a couple of things straight with you. First, number one, you are here because you committed a crime, and you have to pay for it. Hey, this isn't a sorority house. It's a halfway house. We got a curfew here. I expect you to obey it.
Look, Yolanda, I'm sorry about what happened, and I don't know what Gabrielle told you about what
I told her the truth. That you went to the clinic because there was a little girl who wasn't settling in well. You wanted to read her a bedtime story.
You did? Yes.
Yeah. Well, it took a while, but she finally realized that I was going to eventually find out the truth anyway.
Of course you would, and I've learned the hard way that honesty is the best policy. So were you able to comfort her?
Yes.
She was very happy to have someone giving her special attention.
Well, I'm so glad that somebody was happy.
Yolanda, look, I'm so sorry about leaving without getting your permission, but it was so important.
Tina, I'm just going to say this once. I like my job. It's easy. Pays me good money. I got a good pension when I retire. Now, if you are caught breaking the rules, I might end up in trouble, too.
Oh, please believe me, the last thing I want to do is cause you any trouble. It's just try and understand that
Oh, I'm going to understand this one time.
Oh, thank you.
Because the next time you miss curfew, I'm not going to protect you. I mean, one mistake, I can handle that. But another one, you're going to get yourself a one-way ticket to Statesville.
Believe me, it'll never happen again. I promise. Thank you. And, you know, I really appreciate it.
Well, show your appreciation by towing the mark and not causing me any trouble.
I will. I promise, and thanks.
Okay, move it, Medina. You got laundry detail.
Okay, Sandy. I got 1 week to try to straighten this out. I just don't even know where to begin.
Cord. Hello, Deborah. I'm sorry. I didn't know you were in here.
Oh, hey, Vicky, it's your house, huh?
I was apologizing for our entrance.
Is that some kind of new dance step?
No, that's an old dance step that Victoria taught me tonight.
Oh. Y'all were out dancing, huh?
Yes, we stopped by at Max's reopening just for a drink. He actually said that he had asked you to come by for a drink, too. He wants you to see the renovation.
Yeah, I know, but I haven't spent a whole lot of time with CJ. I wanted to get home, and I had some things for the banner I needed to look at. I'll stop by and see Max's place sometime this week.
Oh, good. He would like that.
Yeah, well, CJ, he's getting real tired. Come on, son. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, sweetheart. You sleep well.
Yes. Good night. I must be going too.
Oh, Deborah, you don't have to leave.
Now, listen, you don't have to skedaddle. I'm gonna just pick up some Centennial papers and go. Don't leave on my account.
No, I have to get back to Waterside.
Well, I tell you what. Let me take him upstairs, put him to bed, and then I'll walk you to your car, okay?
Great.
Good.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Was Cord shocked because we were together or because we were doing the stroll?
Oh, I would assume a little of both. Thank you.
Well, he is Clint's son, and after all that's been going on lately, it's only natural that he'd be uncomfortable seeing us together.
You know something, Roger? I had a wonderful time tonight. For a few hours, I did not once think of all my problems with Clint.
Yeah, I must admit it was nice not having to wonder whether Clint was going to track us down and start throwing punches.
Why does he have to be so bullheaded?
Sometimes love leads us in the wrong directions. Maybe a couple of weeks in Arizona will cool him down and he'll realize what a mistake he's made. Where there's so much love, there has to be hope.
I don't know if love's enough anymore. Without trust, without a willingness to compromise, I'm afraid my marriage may truly be over. Hello?
Vicky, it's me, Clint.
Clint? The boys tried to reach you before they left for school this morning. Did you get their message?
Yes, I did. I'm sorry I missed them.
Oh, well, do you want me to tell them that you're on the phone?
No, I want to talk to Roger.
Roger?
Yes, Roger. Megan told me that he left Max's place with you. Is he there?
If you've called to start another argument with Roger, I think I can save you the trouble. We went to Max's reopening tonight with dozens of other people, and then he's come by here to pick up some papers, that's all.
It isn't about you and Roger. It's about Sarah.
Sarah, why? What about her?
She's very ill, and the doctor out here needs some information. Vicky, now, is he there or isn't he?
Yes, he is. Just a moment.
What's wrong with Sarah?
He'll tell you.
Clint, what is it?
Roger, look, I don't want to scare you, but...
Honey, listen. I'm right here. I'm right here with you. Listen, you're gonna be okay. Everything is gonna be okay. Just take it easy.
The doctor out here needs some information. He needs to know if Sarah is allergic to any drugs.
Man, she's never had any problems with any medication as far as I know, but I'll check with her doctor here just to be sure.
Fine. Vicky has a number out here. Call me as soon as you have the information.
Right, I will, and I'm going to take the first flight out. Thanks for calling. Listen, I'll give you back to Victoria now.
No, I can't talk to her right now. I've got my hands full here. You just get that information and call us back pronto.
He's doing everything he can to help Sarah.
We're supposed to be in the rec room. If Yolanda catches us, it's... No, I'll cover for you. Don't worry. I just didn't want to talk in front of everybody else. I have to ask you a question about your daughter.
I've gone a whole hour without thinking about her, and now you have to remind me.
I know, and I'm sorry, but believe me, it's important. Now, I know you said that she was adopted by this nice, wealthy couple in Southern California,
Yes.
right?
A couple who can give her everything she wants. Things I can't even dream about giving her.
Do you have a picture of her with this couple?
No, why would they give me a picture? I'm supposed to pretend that she never even ever existed.
Is it possible that the adoption didn't go through, that maybe this couple in California changed their minds?
Whatever gave you such a crazy idea? I mean, the people at the LLC told me... Oh, my God. You work there. The foundation took over the clinic. You know something about my baby. Are they hurting my daughter?
No, please, just keep your voice down.
I don't care who hears me. If something's happening with my child, I have a right to know.
No, your child is fine. I promise.
How do you know that?
Look, I overheard Mrs. Wyman telling her husband that they just received a letter from Sandra's adoptive parents in Oregon saying that she was adjusting very well.
Oregon?
What? Yeah, I know. I thought that was kind of odd, too, since you were so sure they were in California.
Something's wrong here. I've got to talk to the Wymans and find out why they lied to me.
No, they didn't lie. Look, there's a real easy explanation for this. I mean, they moved. Maybe they thought Oregon was a better place to raise a child.
Maybe they thought that I would try to track her down after I got out of here.
Well, yeah, I mean, that could be it. Look, but the main thing is that your child is safe. And you know that. All right, and as long as I am working there, I can still keep listening. And if I hear anything, I'll let you know. But if the Wymans think I'm eavesdropping, then I'm not going to be able to listen anymore, and I won't find anything out. So you've got to promise to not tell a soul.
Right, I will.
What's going on here? Garner was just giving me some more tips on how to get along fine here. Look, Gabrielle looks kind of tired, so we'll give her a chance to rest, and then you and I will talk tomorrow.
Thanks, Tina.
I've got to get to Court before it's too late.
When you make the turn onto Airport Road, you'll see the sign for the Marine Air Terminal. That's where the private planes take off from.
Yeah, I still can't believe that Asen agreed to let me use his plane.
Well, he's always had a very special place in his heart for Sarah. I think in spite of what's happened, he certainly wouldn't let his resentment toward you hurt her.
Well, tell him once again how grateful I am.
I will. Roger, listen, did Clint say that anybody else was hurt besides Bo and Sarah?
No, evidently Bo and Sarah are the only people who drank the lemonade.
I mean, obviously it was intended as a warning for someone. I suspect that someone is Clint. Did he say who would want to hurt him or why?
No. Look, when I get the details, I'll call you.
All right. I really want to go with you. I think something's awful is happening out there.
Victoria, I mean, believe me, if Clint went through the ceiling when we showed up at the church together, he'd go bananas if we showed up in Arizona together. I mean, you couldn't even convince him you were there for Sarah or that you were afraid that he was in danger.
I guess you're right. Roger, please, will you call me as soon as you know details? I don't care how late it is. I'm not going to get much sleep tonight anyway.
Please, try not to worry.
Okay, have a safe trip. And give my love to Sarah.
Roger was at Land Fair?
Yes. No, look. He said that as far as he knew, Sarah was not allergic to any drugs. He's going to have her doctor call Dr. West as soon as he talks to him. Roger's going to catch the next plane out here. Well, no, wait a minute. She's his daughter. I couldn't very well tell him to stay away, Bo.
Yeah, but let's just hope that she's come around by the time that Roger gets here.
Well, the doc says that's a good possibility. I mean, she's resting a lot calmer now. Maybe she'll sleep it off in a couple hours.
Yeah, or maybe she'll slip into a coma.
Try not to be so negative.
Oh, what? Everything around this place is negative. We're stuck in the middle of nowhere. This isn't exactly a decent
The
hospital.
helicopter is standing by in case she needs to be transferred. Meanwhile, why don't you rest? I'll look after her.
No, I'm staying right here with her.
I understand.
Who the hell would pour drugs into a pitcher of lemonade? Was this some kind of a sick joke?
No, it wasn't any joke. I think it was a warning from our good Mr. Taggart.
And now, is that the guy that wants you to pack up and move back east?
Yes, who else could it be? I'm going to check the stables just in case.
Oh, if you need me here.
No, it's all right, it's all right. You go on.
Let go of me, Tina. Look, you would be in such hot water if I hadn't covered for you earlier. Do you realize you'd be on your way to Statesville? Now, look, Yolanda is going to be keeping a close eye on you and me. And if she finds out you're missing, we both will have had it. I don't care. Well, I care. I am not going to put my life on the line for you again. If you end up going to Statesville, Yolanda will make damn sure that I go with you. I'll just tell her that you tried to stop me and I wouldn't listen to you. No, you're not going to tell her anything. You want to know why? Because you're going to go and tuck yourself into your bed like a good little girl and stay there till tomorrow morning. No, I have got to talk to Cord. He's the only one who can save Sandra. Tina. No, I've got to. Somebody has got to stop them. There's no telling how many children they have sold. No, I don't want to hear it. Shh, okay? I don't want to hear any more of this. Now, you're going to stay there, and then tomorrow you're going to tell Cord and anybody else who wants to believe this weird idea of yours. Besides, you can't do anything about it now anyway. Well, Cord can already be having the organization checked. He can check it tomorrow. No, I only have a week to do this, and I am already losing time. Oh, no, you don't. If you go out that window, I'm going to report you to Yolanda. I'm going to tell her where you're going and why you're doing it. She happens to think the Wymans are the best thing since sliced bread. What if she calls them up and tells them what you're up to?
A child's life is at stake here. I can't believe you would be so cruel.
My life is at stake here. You're the one who's being so damn cruel. You go to Statesville, you're there for 6 months and then you're free. If I go to Statesville, I am there for 10 years. Now, my life is not that great at the moment, but at least I get to see my son, and I'm not going to let you or anyone else take that away from me.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to keep you for now. I won't. I can take care of all this tomorrow. I swear I am going to find a way to expose the Wymans and Lord love the children.
There's your answer.
Pretty subtle fellow, our Mr. Taggart.
A dirty, rotten, low life. He doesn't have the guts to come out in the open like a man. He'll leave these little signs, and he'll do everything he can underhanded to get people turned against me. And for what? To try and hang on to something that doesn't even belong to him in the first place. All that matters to him is hanging on to something, getting what he wants. To hell with everybody else, even my family. He's gone too far this time. I'm going to settle it with him.
We better notify the sheriff.
Oh, I will notify the sheriff, all right. But I want to talk to Taggart myself. I'm going to teach that good old boy some manners.
Well, maybe if he's such a coward, he's gone already.
Oh, no. I doubt that. He's counting on me leaving, and I want to be the good old boy that lets him know the bad news, that Clint Buchanan is staying. If that lemonade was drugged today, it was meant for me. And that's a score that I'm going to settle with Mr. Taggart.
Well, it was meant for me as well, so I'm coming with you.
No.
Please, please don't argue.
All right, come on.
Hey there, sleepyhead. How you doing? Oh, thank God you made me the happiest man on earth. How you doing? Are you in any pain, honey? Are you thirsty? Sarah? Oh, come on, honey. Snap out of it. Sarah? Sarah? Doc West! Get in here! Sarah, come on, honey. Listen, wake up. Honey, wake up.